So hi guys, I know it's been a while since I've done a video on YouTube. A lot of things have happened over the last year, and because of that it meant that this kind of fell behind, mainly because I ended up having to prioritise other things over this. So this video is sort of a little bit of a catch-up. My patrons voted for that this month as part of their sort of YouTube video of the month. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit of a recap of how this year has gone, what I've been doing this month, and some of my plans for the future. So to begin, I'm not going to really go over what happened in 2019, but I'm going to go over what happened with 2020. So before the whole beer situation started up, I moved up to Scotland in January to try and find a part-time job so that I could move up there permanently. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, namely because I just think that the environment up there is a lot nicer at the moment than the rest of the UK. Unfortunately though, because of the beer situation, jobs became very difficult, and because it also impacted on my mental health, it did mean in May I had to move back down south, which was not ideal, as it has meant that I've now had to completely socially isolate because of the person who I'm living with is considered vulnerable. Another big reason I haven't been doing as many videos as well is also because of my health. For those of you who followed me for a long time, you'll be aware that I am very vocal about being afflicted by mental illnesses. I have both anxiety and depression, and particularly because of COVID, they have gotten worse over the last few months. I've had worries such as me getting older, my own health, my family's health, my business going under because of the situation, as well as a number of other things. I'll be honest, I don't think luck has really been with me this year, because literally last month, or actually this month, I also broke a tooth whilst eating popcorn. I have never broken a tooth and I am petrified of dentists, and having that cost put on top of everything else this year has been a lot to deal with. I would like this opportunity to say thank you to everyone who supported me either with donations, with commissions, or with shop orders to help me get towards a dentist. I do have an appointment for sometime next week, so fingers crossed, everything should be fixed soon. Anyway, moving on from my health issues, so what have I actually been up to? Now, a lot of what I've actually been up to is mainly been commissions, as well as sorting out my Patreon with my health problems earlier this year. A lot of it's been playing catch up and just trying to survive. So yeah, I've been mainly doing those sort of things, nothing hugely exciting at the moment. So with October, I am now moving on onwards from that to start doing some new things, as those of you might have seen over the last couple of weeks. So outside of my regular commissions, I'm now trying to sort of implement new sort of schedules with regards to posting on social media and a few other sort of activities and events each month. So starting off with YouTube, I am now going to be trying to do at least 4 videos a month. 2 of them are going to be Patreon based videos. One of them is going to be the video that they request each month, and the second one being the image of the month time lapse as it used to be. As to the other 2 videos a month, if you've got any ideas, please do let me know. I have a couple ideas put down, but not really exactly sure what I'm going to do with it right now. Actually, mentioning Patreon, I have now revamped my Patreon, so if you want to check it out, I will be putting the link in the doobly-doo below. Moving on to my social media, I am now trying to do themed days. So Mondays are now Motivational Mondays or Mental Health Mondays. Tuesdays are Time-Lapse Tuesdays, where I'll be putting up a time-lapse. Wednesdays are now a review of like a work in progress on Wednesdays. Thursdays are now Foraging Thursdays, so I'll be putting up information about different things that you can forage at this time of year. Fridays are now Flashback Fridays, so I'll either put like an image or a time-lapse of an old piece I've done quite some time ago. Saturdays are now Store Saturdays or Spotlight Saturdays, where I'll be sharing any sort of new updates with the store or any new stock. And then on Sundays, I'll now be doing Solatium Sundays, where I'll be doing either an info drop or a time lapse of maybe one of the characters or some information about the world of Solatium. Also this month I am running a sale in my store from both the 30th of October through to the 2nd of November. A lot of the items are going to be up to 40% off in places. These are going to be on things like my D&D badges and a few other end-of-line things such as books and some prints, as well as 10% off some smaller items such as earrings and my collar pins. There is also a free delivery for those in the UK, so you can actually get the items for the same price roughly as you would have done if you bought them from me at a convention. So what's been planned for the future? At the moment, I'm just trying to think about doing only a month in advance with the ever-changing situation that's going on at the moment, and with Brexit on the horizon. I don't want to really tie myself down to any firm plans at the moment. So really I'm just trying to think about what I'm going to be doing next in November. So the main things I'll be concentrating is getting up to date with all the commissions that I took because of my tooth, as well as keeping on track with Patreon and trying to keep that flowing as much as possible. However, saying that, there are a few other things that I am actually planning and looking forward to over the next month. One of those being potentially doing a 2021 calendar. Now, I haven't got an idea for a theme yet, and whether I'll be able to get the workload done in time, I don't know, but it is something that I'm looking towards and would be really open to hearing what you guys think. Whilst not creative, another thing that I will be happening over the next month will be getting my teeth addressed, so that'll be another thing that might impact my workload over November. Hopefully not. Outside of that, if there's anything you do want to see from me over the next couple months, do let me know. I'm always really open to suggestions. If you'd like to see a tour of my workspace, or see me do particular challenges, or have particular questions for me, I'm always really happy to do content around your suggestions. Anyway, moving on from what I've got planned for November, there is one other thing that I'm hopefully getting sorted for the beginning of November, end of October, depending on what's happening, and that is releasing either a Kickstarter or a pre-order for some earring designs and some collar pin designs that I did actually show earlier this month to both my patrons and gave a sneak peek on my Twitter. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with them in regards to doing the Kickstarter or doing a pre-order like I have been with some of my other items, so I'm really open to what you guys think might be best. And they are hopefully going to be about 1.5 inch in sort of diameter, not diameter, but in size, as well as either being on beech sort of wood or potentially maple wood. I really want to get these released at least at the beginning of November, be it on a Kickstarter or a pre-order. I'm currently still working on artwork at the moment, and as I've just said, if you've got sort of any ideas on whether you think it'd be better for Kickstarter or pre-order and whether you would be interested in them, do let me know, as really I want to get these out and I really hope people like them. Anyway, that brings me to the end of this kind of short update video. What do you think about this? I'm not really used to doing videos that talk about myself, so I'm not sure really if this is what people wanted, but I hope it answers some questions that people may have had over the last couple of months. Do let me know your thoughts, whether you liked it, whether you want me to do more of this sort of stuff, or if you don't want me to do more of this stuff. And thank you ever so much for listening, guys. You can find me, if you don't follow me on social media, you can find me at LilyTuft on Twitter and on Instagram, but you can also find me at Lissy Rain Art on Tumblr as well. Anyway, thank you ever so much for listening, guys, and I really hope you have a lovely day.